Hey, what's up, peeps? Happy Friday. I'm burning my incense. It smells yummy in here. But I wanted to record a reading for you. Sort of, I don't know what I'm gonna call this. I think I want to call this Conversations on the Couch or something like that, or Messages on the Couch. But I recorded from the couch last week and I loved it. I loved the comfort and just kicking back. So I have my pillow, my pineapple pillow. You know, my last name means pineapple. So anyway, let me get comfortable here. Sitting cross-legged is not the same as it used to be, but it will be soon. My knees are up high because my hips are tight. Usually my knee is like, you know, either touching the chair or touching the floor, but due to the circumstances, my hips are very tight, but next Wednesday, we're going to change that. We're going to start the journey to getting freedom back into my hips and movement back into my life. And I'm really, you know, I don't regret anything. I don't regret having this experience. I can't do anything about my hips being hereditary. I mean, it is what it is. And because I am an athlete, I tend to wear out the hips faster than anybody else in the family. That fall down Mount Lafayette was another blessing in disguise because it helped to reveal what the root of the problem was. You know, I was always the last one of all my fitness friends, could never understand I had more stamina. I swear I had more strength, but I could never figure out why I was always DFL, dead fucking last, you know, and why I kept getting re-injured, why my IT band in my knee and all these injuries that I, you know, kept assuming they were injuries, and it was all related to a bigger problem. So sometimes, you know, when you hear the truth, you know, it hurts and it stings, you know, but when I heard that I needed a double hip replacement, all I could do was celebrate, because for years I had all these mysterious injuries, and now I know the truth, which is why I always say the truth will set you free. You may not like it temporarily, but it will set you free. And I don't know what it means to you, but freedom means everything to me. Everything. Freedom is everything. So, let's see. I was going to recline the couch, but I think I'll just sit back like this. So, let's do this. I don't know what I want to start with. Okay, we'll start with my deck. I want to create another deck because it was so fun creating these messages, and every message means something to me, and creating every card. Oh, there is a card that doesn't belong here. Dun, 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 dun. Not the same. I love when that happens because it means to me that the card carries a special message, like an exclamation point. It says, "They are all plain to him who understands and opens his heart, and right to those who find knowledge and live by it." So whatever that means to you. So when I do the reading and I show you the cards, I can give you my interpretation that I feel, but you really should go by what you feel. Sometimes when I see readers, you know, pulling up certain cards and what it means to them, it may actually have a different meaning to me, and I will take what it means to me over what it means to them, you know, and I think that they encourage that too. And then sometimes the cards don't mean anything to you. And if it doesn't, then it's not your story. It's not always going to be your story every week. It may not be your whole story, but I intend that whoever's watching will get a message out of this. So you're watching this, you're going to get a message. The whole story may not be your story, but you're going to get something out of this. Some little nugget of wisdom that you can take with you. I'd say over the weekend, but you know what? Whenever you watch this, there's a message for you. So this is timeless. All right, let's crack open the story and let's see if there's something in here for you. Thank you, Jesus, for the power. Archangel Michael for the protection. And ancestors for the answers. I love working with my ancestors. We're going to start this by stay positive no matter what. Stay positive no matter what the circumstances are. You know, there's a verse in the Bible that says, God says, lean not on your own understanding, because something that you can't see is happening. And if you can have that mindset that something is happening that you can't see that is for you, then maybe that'll help you stay positive. And sometimes, like, when you get news that you don't want to hear or something that you weren't expecting, trust and believe that in the news that you get that may not make you feel comfortable or may not feel like it's good news to you, do your best to find something positive in that. Even if the only thing that you can find positive is that now I know the truth. To me, if I know the truth, if there's a mystery to me or something that I don't understand, and that day comes where I finally get the clarity, to me, that is freedom. And nothing feels better than freedom. Nothing feels better than freedom. So stay positive no matter what the news is. You know, your boyfriend or your girlfriend broke up with you, stay positive. The love of your life is right around the corner. You can't hike mountains because your hips are tight and you need surgery. That's great. Titanium will make my body 10 times stronger, and I can climb all those mountains and be the first one up there instead of dead fucking last. Stinking thinking. So that's an onion. My great artwork. That's an onion. And the onion's like, because onions stink, right? And in the head, I think this is perfect. Stay positive, because stinking thinking's not going to get you where you want to go. You know what stinking thinking is going to do? It's going to bring more shit into your life. How about that? How about the truth is, every time you meditate or cogitate on negative, nasty things, worry thoughts and terrible outcomes, you're going to get it. You're going to get exactly what you focus on, whether you want it or not. Example, somebody's focused on bills. Bills. All they get is bills. Guess what you're going to get more of? And here's another thing. The card flew up. But before I show you this card, I want to say this to the person watching. The one thing that I'm so glad I don't say this, and when I hear people saying this, it takes like a gang of wild horses to hold back what I want to say. When people go around saying, I can't afford it, I'm broke, I don't have the money, all those words of lack, you bring more lack into your life. Saying I can't afford it, there's a positive way to say that. Like right now, I am in an opportunity to strengthen my financial situation, and abundance is coming to me now. Like, train yourself to stop speaking lack. I had to say that because, whenever I say to somebody, oh, do you want to do this? You want to go here? Want to go there? You can just simply say, no, I can't. Right now, I'm finessing my finances to grow in ways where it'll be abundant in the future. I don't know. You just say what you need to say, but just stop saying that you don't have it, you're broke, or whatever you say that describes lack of funds. Stop it. Stop doing that. And if I really love you and you say that, I am going to tell you to stop saying that. I will. You're a star. This comes up all the time. You're a star. But also, the star could represent hope. So I wanted to put that out there too, because I'm feeling that from this card today. I feel hope. Renewed hope. But you're a star. Yes, you are. You're a star. You're a star in your own right. Don't let anyone tell you anything differently. Sorry. Sometimes I get a little loud. All right. Let's see. Oh, we have a card that did some acrobatics. It did a little flip. Yay. Somebody who's completely, totally different from you. You know what I think? I think that makes life interesting. Be around people who are not like you. Be around people who have similar openness, similar vibration, but it's so much fun when they're completely different. So, yes, we have. To me, it's like balance. Ooh, card fell. All right, let me go get it. Hold on. My spirit team wants to make sure that I keep moving and stretching. Yeah, 222. 222 means have faith because a miracle is right around the corner. So don't give up. Don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give up. You're watching this reading for me to tell you not to give up. Have faith. And if you see 222, like you know wherever you go, just remember, Darlene told me that that's an angel number, and that means don't give up. That means have faith. Have faith. And you know what? You don't have to fake it till you make it. How about you faith it till you make it? How about that? Here's another 555. I love seeing this. You know why I love seeing this? Because when I see 555, to me, that means change is coming. And the change that is coming is by grace. It's a blessing. It's a gift. The change that is coming is a gift. So it's not, some people say that all change is bad or change can be bad. I always say that change is always good regardless. But this is a change that's really, really good. So if you see 555, and let me tell you this, sometimes you'll see 555 every now and again. It's like a little wink that the universe is saying, yep, change is coming. Yep, change is coming. Change is coming. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up because your change is coming. But then when you start to see 555 a lot, like I'll give you an example. When I was looking for another job, when I was looking for the job that I have now, I was becoming really impatient. So I would see 222 a lot. That's like my spirit team saying, calm down. Calm down, we got you. We just need things to line up, but hang in there. But one day as I was driving into the parking lot, I saw 555. I think within a mile, I saw it like several times, like 555, boom, boom. Everywhere I went, and I rolled into the parking lot in front of a car with a license plate that said 555. And I was like, wow, I just saw 555 like 6 times before I could even enter in the building. And that week, I got the greatest job offer, which is the job that I have now, which is the last job that I plan on having because I love it that much. So when you see the numbers, be alert to the message. But when you see them like boom, 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 like all lined up in one day, that is a way for you to know like how soon, if you want to look at timing, which is something I'm not a big fan at telling people when something's going to happen. And I don't like cards that tell timing because you just can't. You can't tell timing. I don't know if we're really allowed to know that. Like, oh, tomorrow you're going to meet the man of your dreams. No, because the man of your dreams can change his mind. And he can change his mind often. And you can change his mind and actually never meet you. So if you want timing on anything, just notice the signs. Notice the numbers and how often you see them. The sun. Here comes the sun. Da-na-na-na. It's the happiest card in the deck. And today, today's my last, I'm calling this my last scar-free Friday because I'm going to have a scar on my hip flexor next week. And then another one in December. But today, my legs are scar-free. And I've never felt so happy about having major surgery and getting a scar and, people wishing me well today and just so many people just looking out for me and doing nice things. I've got, a friend staying with me. I got another friend driving me. I've got another friend, preparing dinner for my friend and I one night. It's just all the love and support. It's just makes my day feel like the sun. So I hope that you have something that just makes you feel joyful and happy. It's that happiest card in the deck. It's the happiest card. So on top of that happiness, I'm going to pull some advice from the fairies. You guys know I love fairies. I am obsessed over fairies. So we're going to get some wisdom from the fairies. Hopefully some of this is resonating with you. If you meet somebody that's completely different from you, but yet you have the similar energy. That's the law of attraction, can bring two people together who are absolutely nothing alike, different culture, different age, different interests. It can work because opposites attract. It's like the balance. You can't have two heavy people on the seesaw. Somebody's got to be light, right? Body movement. So we have body movement here. So let me tell you, we have the best string of weather in New England that I can ever remember since June. It hasn't rained. I think today it sprinkled a little bit, but we're going to have some great weather this weekend. We're going to have some great weather the following week. If you can get out and hike, look at the foliage, just get out on your bike, get out and walk. Hell, do it for me, because I won't be able to walk and hike and bike for a long time, right? So if you don't want to do the movement for yourself, please do it for me. Can you please? And send me a message and say, Darlene, I hiked a mountain for you. Darlene, I biked 20, 30 miles for you. I went for a 5K run for you. Movement, because a body in motion will always stay in motion, right? The most toxic thing we do to our bodies is no movement, right? So tapping into your inner power this weekend. Somebody's going to be, movement to me helps me to tap into my inner power. You start to feel your breath. You start to feel your heart pumping. You're sensitive enough. You can feel your blood moving. All right. But stepping into your inner power, and I'll tell you how you do that, by stepping into your truth. How about that? Step into your truth and you'll be in your power. You step into your truth, you will be powerful, because the truth vibrates differently than lies and deceit. Oh, kick up your heels. You got a unicorn. Kick up your heels in body movement. Step into your power. Kick up your heels. That means have a damn good time. Have a really good freaking time this weekend, you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful freaking good time. Because you know why? Because you have peace. Peace is freedom. Peace that passes all understanding. That means no matter what is happening to you, you can have peace. Can you have peace when you've lost somebody that you love? Can you have peace when you look at your bank account and you only have a few bucks left? Can you have peace when you're surrounded by toxic people? I don't know. That's a tough one. I'd have to remove myself. But if I am in the middle of toxic people or an environment, I can still hold on to my peace. That takes a practice. That is a practice. That's a practice. That's a practice that brings you health. Because when you're peaceful, everything just feels better internally, right? Because illness is all from stress. Stress, that's all illness is stress. There's no such, people say, oh, there's good stress, bad stress. The body doesn't know the fucking difference. Stress is stress to the body. It doesn't know the difference. When I get excited, like right now I'm getting excited. I can feel like my blood moving. I can feel my blood pressure. Let me tell you, one time I got so excited over something good that I felt like my chakras were spinning, but I got a stomach ache. I had to sit down. My stomach became so cramped because I was so overjoyed. And I had to be like, oh, okay, I got to calm down. It was good stress. You could call it good stress. But guess what? My body still responded the way it would have, be it good or be it bad, right? So when you kick up your heels, right, and you're in your body movement, stay in peace, because peace will keep you healthy and balanced. And this is creative expression. So get to your creativity, because guess what happens when you activate and move from your spirit? Because a lot of people don't. I promise you this. A lot of people don't move with their spirit. They stuff their spirit down and they do what the sheep want them to do. Believe me, a lot of people do not operate from the spirit, but when you do, guess what flows out of you? Creativity flows out of every pore in your body. When you are creating, I'm telling you this right now, if you don't know this, and I bet you do because you're watching, you're tuned into your spirit. When you are creating, you're in your spirit. Your spirit becomes alive when you're creating. All right. So I have a deck from my good friend, Your Inner Chakras. I actually took two of her decks and put them together because one of her decks is just really intense. It's really, some of the cards that she creates tell the truth, like, the kind of truth that you don't want to hear, but when you hear it, it frees you. And then she has this other deck, a love deck. And so I just blended the two together to create a better balance, because it was like pound for pound. I was looking at that deck and the tough messages, and the other deck and all the lovely messages. And I'm like, okay, I need to put these two together. And I created a yin-yang deck with her cards. So I hope you don't mind, Your Inner Chakras. If you guys aren't following her, she's got an Etsy shop with great stuff like bath salts and smudge sets and candles and cards and everything. Wisdom decks. She's just a force to be reckoned with. And it's Your Inner Chakras. So check her out on Etsy. So Your Inner Chakras, I'm using your cards. I had to put these two together. I had to. This one says, pay attention to the things that you can't see. Pay attention to the things you can't see. So you know what you have to do is you have to use your intuition. Because that's how you tap into it. It's not about what you can see with your natural eyes. That's easy. You know how they say seeing is believing? That's easy. But you know what? Do you know how to believe it before you see things? Can you believe it before you see it? This is a believe it before you see it, but it says pay attention to the things that you can't see. Because believe me, the things that you can't see will set you freer than the things that you can look at. Love and respect. They go hand in hand. Love and respect. Love and respect. Right? So, there you go. This one says, believe in yourself more than you believe in anyone else. Wow, didn't I just say something about believe it before you see it? Believe in yourself. Believe that you can have the love and respect that you desire. That's what I'm getting from this. Half-assed attempts and false promises. So, don't fall for this. That's not respectful. That's not half-assed. Don't half-ass anything with anybody at any time. And let me tell you something. If you want the love and respect, don't half-ass anything to other people. Because whatever you put out to other people, you're going to get. Whatever you put out, you're going to get. If you lie, you're going to attract liars. When you deceive, you're going to attract the same energy. And I will, before I shuffle again, I just need to make this point. When you don't tell the whole truth, you're telling a lie. So, you want the love and respect? Then give it. Give love and give respect. Ooh, what do we have? Bam, another one from the funky deck. It's all fun and games until it's your turn. I just wrote that on Facebook. I said, it's not so fun when the rabbit's got the gun, right? So when the tables are turned, sometimes people need to have that happen in their lives so that they can develop the compassion of what it feels like when you throw certain energy at other people. Okay? When you do that, it will happen to you. That's just exactly what I said. It's all fun and games until it happens to you. So, that's why it's always, that saying, do unto others as you want done unto you. But I say really, do unto others as they wish to be done, not as you want unto you. Because for me, I can take things a certain way that other people can't. So I'm not going to come at somebody and be like, I'm going to treat you this way or say this to you because that's what I would want. Knowing that somebody is more tender, or that somebody doesn't like to hear the truth as boldly as I'd like to hear it. Treat people the way they need to be treated. Well, okay, not a lot of love cards popping out here, but it says, stop sacrificing your happiness for someone else. Somebody needs to hear that. Hello, hello, hello. Stop putting other people before your happiness. How far are you going to get in life when you do that? Every masculine is not divine. Pay attention. Not every person that you come across is a spirit being divine masculine. Could be just a high level soulmate. A divine masculine is very different from a soulmate. So sometimes we meet a high level soulmate and we think that they're a divine partner, divine masculine, and they're not. So the card is basically saying, not everybody is your twin. Not everybody is your spirit twin, or somebody that is a divine masculine, meaning that there's a mission when you come together. High-level soulmate is a kick-ass partnership too, but it's not the same as a divine. Divine is more purpose-driven. Soulmate is just, let's have a kick-ass beautiful life. Guess what? I'm happy with either or. If I get a divine masculine / twin flame, or I get a high-level soulmate, at this stage of my life, I'm happy with either or. Ooh, somebody's dark side. We all have it. We all have a dark side. We all have a dark shadow side. We all have it. It's about, can you control it? Can you control your dark with your light? Can you do that? Can you run your life so that your dark and your light are perfectly blended together, so that you have this and a kick-ass life where you can kick your heels up in a kick-ass balanced life? Because when your life is balanced like that, if your life is balanced, it will be kick-ass. That's all I can say about that. Damn it, another one of these. Oh, time for change. Time for change. That's great. I love when the cards speak the same message. So we got change and time for change. One more from the divine, from the your inner chakras deck. I'm hoping one of these will pop out because the other cards are like, whoo, oh yeah, I've got one. It says, oh, new beginnings. Let's start over. Let's start over. Let's give love their wings. That's a song by Beyonce. Start over. I love that song. So we've got change, time. We got change, angel number. We've got change here, and we've got starting over, new change, new beginning. Okay, you're in the chakras. Putting this deck down. I'm gonna throw a little tarot on it. So let's see what your tarot message is. So new beginnings. All right, those can stay. There's a lot of them. They can stay on the floor. I don't even have the urge to pick them up. Yes, we got change. What are we gonna do? Okay, we're gonna leave them there. See, I'm not reclined, so because I'm sitting and not reclining, the cards could easily fall on the floor. But this one, ooh, this is change. This is the Tower. The Tower means whatever foundation that you've been standing on is no longer. No longer. If a house burns down, right, like this one is, this tower is falling apart. Look at people jumping out. They're like, yeah, I'm out. Look at this. She's like, I'm out. When a house burns down, there's nothing you can do. I don't care how much magic you have. There's nothing you can do to make that house come back together again as if it didn't burn down. You can't. You can't build wood out of ashes. And so this is a change. It's not just a change. It's not just a new beginning. This is like, it's whatever foundation you are on, it's over. It's done. It's finished. It's a corpse. It's dead. It's done. Things can change, but this says it's permanently changed. Permanently changed. But don't worry, because you've got peace right along the way. You're going to be kicking up your heels during this change. You're going to be stepping into, you're going to be more powerful because of this change. Okay? Because it's time for it. Have faith. There's time for this. Have faith. Don't be stinking thinking about like, oh, why did it have to end? Why did that have to be destroyed? Why did my diamond, my Herkimer diamond fall out of the ring? Because it's done. It's over. The work is over. Stay positive. You got all these new beginnings and happiness. New beginnings. New beginnings. Don't be afraid, because whenever something ends, that just means something beautiful is on the way. And it's confirmed in this reading. Something beautiful is on the way. So stay positive. What the hell is more fun than a unicorn kicking it up? And body movement. Body movement to me also means dancing. You know? I'm going to be chair dancing. Because you guys know I love to dance. 31 minutes. Wow, this is going to be long. Oh, I didn't want this to be too long. Let's see. Let's see if one more card pops. Okay, we got a couple of cards. Yes, so look at that. That's so lovely. This usually, Six of Cups is a longing to. It's a longing for, I'm going to say a longing for the past, but it's not really longing for the past. It's longing for an idea of what you've been longing for, has an opportunity to come to fruition. And look at, she's like bringing flowers to the child, like to herself. So the Six of Cups to me, in this card, it means really going back to something that you probably thought was over. And maybe that's when we saw the second chance, new beginnings and the second chance. It's kind of like going back to something where it can become more real and solid. And Page of Cups, yeah, little fish, little offering in the cup. So it's not a big offering, but it's something. It's an offering. It's like this person wants to offer a little something, a little cup of love, just a little cup of love. You know, it doesn't have to be big. You can start small. You know, some people can't take big changes. Although the Tower is pretty damn big. That's a big change. So, but in that big change is going to be another lovely little offer. And that's probably how things are going to start over again, with that little offering. Like, you know, this is over, but I have this for you. Even if it's a little, hey, let's have a little cup of tea together and chat. Because it's love. It's a cup of love. You know, this one's offering her cup. This one's a bigger cup, though. So let's see. Anything else? Anything else in this? Oh, no, too many. Let's just get one. How about one? Maybe two. I'm going to shuffle this one more time. And if nothing pops up, okay, we'll just go at the bottom of the deck. Four of Swords. Well, somebody's healing. It's a healing. I know, look at her hand overhead like, oh. But it's, you know, she's not really struggling. The knives are not in her. They're not touching her. She's just, you know, holding on to her stomach. Maybe her stomach hurts, her head hurts. Somebody is just resting and healing and meditating. So don't let this overwhelm you. Just know that you're taking time off for yourself. And you should, because this change that is coming, this big change that is coming, it's big. And it's big. So, you know, this is going to be me after my surgery, that's for sure. Being like, oh, I'm in pain. No, I'm not going to be in pain. I'm not going to speak on it like that. I'm going to be healing. So it doesn't have to be painful. You can speak on it and call it painful. Or you can say it's a process. It's a process of change, because the Tower is a big, huge change, right? New beginnings, new beginnings. 222, have faith in your new beginnings, because it's going to bring you peace. And you're going to feel so powerful over this change. You're going to want to kick up your heels and go dancing. Yes, because what you wanted in the past is going to come into fruition. And it might start with a nice little tiny little offer, but stay positive. Stay positive. And if you're feeling energetically stuck, just go create, paint, write, journal, do something that's sane, something that makes your spirit alive, because you've got the happiness. This is happiness. So no stinking thinking. Don't ask me where this card came from, because I didn't even see this. It must have flipped out, and because it's a romantic partner. It's the romance. Yeah, romantic partner. So not a husband, not a wife, just some romance. And it came out on the couch. So how cool is that? Probably somebody who's completely different from you, who's a star, who's a star and who also has hope. Again, it's time for change. Time for change. Yeah, so there's a dark side. You know what? We all have it. We have a dark side. We have a right side. So maybe the person's not a divine person, but maybe they're a high-level soulmate, right? Somebody who's finally going to stop sacrificing their happiness for other people. Who does that? Like, I know people do that, but isn't there a point in your life where you get to that age where you're like, I'm not going to negotiate my soul. I'm not going to negotiate my soul and my happiness to make you happy. Oh, by the way, I bought this moonstone ring. Isn't this pretty? With my pyrite ring. I just had to get the moonstone. So back to the message, right? It's all fun and games until it's your turn. That's why you always have to be in your truth and your integrity, because eventually the tables will turn, because that's what life does. And life, they say that life is not fair, life is hard, but you know what? It is fair. And it is hard, but it's also rewarding. Stop it with the stinking thinking, and stop it with the half-ass attempts. You can't half-ass love and respect anyway. So believe in yourself and pay attention to the things that you can't see. Because, they say, where you think there's no power, there's lots of power. Where you think things aren't happening, so many things are happening behind the scenes. You don't even know, but you know now because I told you. So, we have some toys. I love my little charms. Charmed, I'm sure. But I love it because it's playful. One jumped out. Oh, a gift. You got a gift coming, or you are the gift, or just somebody needs to be present for themselves, because being present is a gift. Being fully present with somebody else is a gift. So let me see what we have here. I'm going to dig deep. And then when I pull up the charm and I show it to you, remember, however you feel about it is what matters, not how I interpret it. I might need my glasses for this. My glasses. See. Oh, the heart. And it has a little hole in it for the key. Let's see if we have a key in here. Ooh, strawberries. I love strawberries. Strawberries right now are the best. So if you live near a farm, go get some strawberries. It's a keto fruit, I think. Leaves, so something's happening in the fall. Yeah, go and oh shit. I'll pick that up. Go pick your own strawberries. So we have an anchor. So whatever it is that you feel about this, but to me, an anchor is like when you go out to the sea, you throw out the anchor so that the boat doesn't float where you don't want it to float. So if you're anchored, you're grounded and you're solid. So something is solid for you right now. Grounded, and we get the star again, confirming that you're a star, because you are. It's a salamander. So whatever that means to you. I don't know where salamanders are usually in warmer climates, I think. So, oh, yeah, and warm climates. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to get out and ride your bike. Get in movement. We have the body movement card, so get out and ride your bike. I'm all for that. I can pedal a little bit, but I can't wait to go on those long journeys and just, you know, you pedal for 50 miles and you just, if you're blessed to be out in the open in a beautiful landscape, you know, you just get to, it's a meditation. Biking 50 miles for me, when I have a beautiful landscape to look at, it's just a meditation. And I'm using my body. And then you're breathing, you're pumping all that beautiful oxygen. You change the quality of your blood because your blood is oxygenated. So there's a little bow tie. So somebody who likes to dress up, you know, put on something great and go dancing. If you can, dance outside. And we're going to end with family. It says family on there. And you know what family is? Family is what you make it. You know, it's not just your blood relatives. Your family can be your friends too. So family is up. Family can be your tribe. Like I know that people call their collective tribe on, you know, their social media or their YouTube, they call them family. So your family doesn't have to be just people that you're related to. So that's your message from the couch. I hope it resonates. I hope you get something out of this. And I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you do something fun. And just remember, in order to have a new beginning, it usually means something has to end. That's how we keep things in balance. But don't worry when things come to an end, because when things come to an end, it always means that something beautiful is on the way. Peace.